Assalamualaikum and hello everyone, especially to Dr. Norashikin Hussein, my lecturer for the subject Change and Organization Development HRM645. My name is Izzaty Binti Azman from the group BA 2435G. I'm here to talk about the issue for the topic Gen Z in the workplace. In this video, I will discuss more about Gen Z, workplace challenges of economic instability, change of work-life balance, and Gen Z being too comfortable with technologies. Okay, let's go. Okay, first of all, what is Gen Z? Generation Z, or the I generation, is the group of people who were born between 1995 and 2010. They are first generation to grow up with access to the internet and other digital technologies. Moreover, their expectations and behaviors may be different from those of the previous generations. When it's come to Gen Z in the workplace, it may be challenging for the organization and company. Gen Z is also the most diverse generation, and they may have different culture, backgrounds, and perspectives. Employers will need to be aware of these differences and adjust their management styles and workplace policies accordingly. This is because Gen Z are changing the idea of a productive workplace and demanding change at all levels of the company, from the mental health benefits to strict work-life limits. Gen Z is the most recent generation to enter the workforce, and they have a very different set of values than previous generations. One of the challenges in the workplace when Gen Z is coming of age during a time of economic instability. They have seen the first-hand negative impact that work can have on their personal life, and they are determined to avoid making the same mistakes. The unstable economic situation may also make the Gen Z to be more cautious about their career choices and the workplace. Besides, the workplace may become more competitive as Gen Z workers try to prove themselves in uncertain economy. That scenario can increase the pressure to put in the longer hours worker and take on more tasks. Other than that, change of the work-life balance is one of the most important challenges of this topic as it relates to the Gen Z in the workplace. This generation is used to having a lot of control over their time and their schedules. They are used to being able to work when they want to and take time off when they need to. Moreover, they may struggle to find a work-life balance that works for them, as they are used to having constant access to technology and being able to work from anywhere. This change of work-life balance has led to a 24/7 work culture. Gen Z expects to be able to have a flexible work schedule that allows them to have a life outside of work. For instance, this lack of flexibility can lead to burnout and a feeling of being overworked. Another challenge that Gen Z brings to the workplace is they are too comfortable with the technology. They are the first generation to grow up with digital native and are very comfortable with using technology in their everyday life, which is actually bad for the company. This because they are used to instant gratification and they expect things to happen immediately. This can lead them being impatient, also making mistakes, and not being able to focus on tasks. Moreover, this can be a challenge in the workplace, where there may be restrictions on technology use. Okay, next. Recommendation. When Gen Z are cautious and realistic about their career prospects, they are willing to put in a lot of efforts to achieve stability and security in their careers. Gen Z is the ideal generation for the workplace in many ways. They are flexible, resourceful, and resilient. They have the capacity to accomplish great things with the correct assistance and direction. In addition, the right emphasis on work-life balance is a positive development for both employers and employees. Employers who offers flexible work arrangement and who prioritize their employees' well-being, like when employees need to take time off for personal reasons, are likely can attract and retain top talent. Employees also can be productive, creative, and engaged. Other than that, employers need to be more efficient with the need for technology. This can be both benefits as they are used to having instant access to information and effective communications in the company and organization. Okay, next. Conclusion that could be made about Gen Z's issue in the workplace include the possibility that they will experience difficulties with job satisfaction and work-life balance, the possibility that they will require more help from their employers, and the possibility that they will require greater adaptability than previous generations in order to succeed to constantly changing workplace. With the right support and guidance, Gen Z can be a great asset to any workplace. There are also many positive aspects that Gen Z can bring to the workplace, such as a fresh perspective, new ideas, and a willingness to learn. In my last word, each workplace must determine what difficulties it is willing to deal with and how it can best meet the demands of its employee. Okay, so that's the end of my video discussion regarding Gen Z in the workplace. Thank you for listening.